Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Walid again, and on this part we're gonna see how we can model this perfume bottle from scratch using a reference image. I know this reference image, it's not the best because it's an AI generated image, but we can follow it so we can model our perfume bottle. So first thing first, we're gonna go here, and I am in the front view. First, what we're gonna do is Shift A, Mesh, Cube. This is the first thing. So we're gonna go and do GZ1. So you're gonna lift it up on this red line. Okay, you're gonna go and hit tab on my keyboard, and you're gonna do this X-ray or press Alt Z on your keyboard so you can easily select the first and the last vertices. Just GZ, just like so. I think this is the proper height of this perfume bottle. Alright, I need to select everything SY so we can make the thickness just like so. I think this is the overall shape of our perfume bottle, and we're gonna do Control B to add the bevel. I think we will not do it so much, just a bit, just like so. Let me just zoom in so I can see better. Let's do 4 segments, just like so. Something like this. Something like this will be. And we're gonna add loop cuts on the front, and on the side I will add just one. Alright, and we're gonna add loop cuts using Ctrl R. This is the overall shape of our perfume bottle. Let's go and do the inside of our perfume bottle. First let's do this circle. I will show you 2 ways on how you can make this perfume bottle. So the first one, you're gonna see it is we're gonna select this face, insert a bit. If you see it, it's a little bit lift up. You see just a bit, just like so. Okay, just like so. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna select our vertex, and we're gonna delete this one. We're gonna go to here and enable statistics, and we're gonna select all of this. So in here, if you see, we have the count of vertices we have. It's an 8 vertices. So we're gonna select the place where we want to add circle. So Shift S, cursor to selected, Shift A again, add circle. And if you remember, we have 8 vertices. So we can go to here and we're gonna type 8 vertices. Right? Let me just go on top, and let me just scale it just so you can see it, just like so. Alright, now we are ready to go. So what we can do is go to the vertex selection mode. We're gonna select our vertices just like so, and after we add our face, you can select this edge and hit F to fill it just like so. Now if I add my subdivision surface, let me just see it in here, and I do this, we have a perfect whole of our perfume bottle, and I can scale it like the way I want, just a bit, just like so. I think this is look okay. So this is the first method. I will show you the second one. So without deleting the middle vertex, alright, you're gonna press Shift Control Shift B, sorry. You're gonna do just 2 seconds, just like so. And you're gonna select those in here. You're gonna join them. I will do the same with this side, the same with this side, and the same with this side. And you're gonna delete the middle vertex. You're gonna go to the edge mode. So you're gonna select everything, right click, loop tools, circle, and we can scale it just the way we want. We're gonna add our subdivision surface, voila. I think this is the easiest one, easier than you add your circle and you need to count, or it takes so much time for me. Alright, so what we can do here is to add again E to extrude Z, so I can extrude it on Z axis. We need to add a small bevel in here. Let me just show you a small segment of bevel, just like so. I think this looks okay. I'm gonna add our subdivision surface, right click, shade smooth, and you are ready to go. So we have done the easiest part. I will lift it just a bit one more time, Control and plus numpad on your keyboard, and you can lift this up just like so. So you can get this curvature in here. Alright, and I think we are ready to go. So the second thing we're gonna do is to add this inside of our perfume bottle. So Shift A, and you're gonna add a plane. So we can go to our wireframe mode so you can see it more clearly. Press G, Z, and bring it inside just a bit. Alright, and we're gonna go to the top view, scale it just a bit, and scale on the Y axis. So we need this to be inside our perfume bottle, and what we can do is to add a subdivision surface, 2 segments, and we can press tab so we can jump to the edit mode, extrude Z. I can extrude it and put it in here. So in here I will scale it just a bit on the Y axis. If you see it, it's a little bit narrow on the bottom, and I will gonna scale it on the X axis again. Alright, just a bit, right? I will add 3 loop cuts and 3 more loop cuts in here. So let me just go and hide our outside mesh, and I will gonna go and select my faces, and I will delete my faces so I can model just this half, and I will do a mirror modifier so I can flip it to the other side. Let me just push it just a bit, just like so. I think this looks okay, so we need to push it in this, I think. GX, so I can push it just a bit, just like so. Alright, and I need to push this one inside just a bit. Push this one on the x-axis. Give me just one, and you're gonna see it. It seems to be just like the way we want it to be. So GC, so we can get this curvature. All right, we need to make it as close as possible. I know it's an AI generated image, but I will do my best to just make it as it is. So we're gonna go to modifiers, add modifier, generate mirror, and we add our mirror modifier. This looks symmetrical so much, so we can add our perfume bottle, and you can see how it looks, and it looks very good. And let me just delete the outside, and let's apply our mirror modifier. All right, let's go and change it to here. Let me just select this vertex, and let's delete our vertex in here, and let's add a circle. So this circle, it's gonna be an 8. Alright, I just gonna scale it just a bit, and I'm gonna select those 4 vertices, and we're gonna join them just like so. So we get our basic shape. Alright, so let's go and enable my outside. Okay, and what I need is to select my circle, and let's go to the wireframe, and I will scale it down just a bit. I need it to be a little bit smaller than this outside. Alright, so let me just keep scaling it and extrude C, so I can just scale it a bit. So I need to scale it again. I will do this, search my vertices, and let's do another scale. So I need this thickness to be a little bit thick, so I can just select this, and I need to lift it up a bit just like so, and I can do this so it can little bit touch in here like we see it in here. We're gonna select our inside bottle hole, and we're gonna just change it to Z, so something like this. You need to do this, and I will disable my outside, and I will add a small bevel in here so I can keep everything tight. So in here I will go and select my outside and do Shift S so I can attach the 3D cursor in here. So cursor to selected, and I will go back, and I will select this one, change my pivot point to 3D cursor SZ0 so I can make it in the same height of this one. And now I will select my inside and my outside, Ctrl J to join them so it can be on the same mesh, and then we're gonna select this to hit F and just fill it up just like so. I'm gonna select the inside and the outside and hit a bevel, and let's do it just 2 for now, and change my profile shape to 1 so we can get this sharp edge. And this is how we can model our perfume bottle. So I will go and do the rest of the model. So in this case we're gonna start with the cube, and we're gonna go down. So now we just learned how we can change a cube to a circle. So basically we're gonna model this cube, and we're gonna extrude it down, and we're gonna model the rest of the cup of our perfume bottle. So how we can do this? So Shift A so we can add cube, G, Z so we can lift it up, and let me just scale it just a bit. Let me just change my pivot point to this bending box center, and we're gonna scale it just a bit. I think this looks enough, and we're gonna scale it on the Z axis just like so. G, Z so we can lift it and put it in here. So this need to be scaled so it can just be this thickness. Okay, let me just scale it just a bit, just on more, and you're gonna see it. Alright, and I'm gonna SZ so I can just scale it just a bit. G, Y, S, Y. I think this is it. So after we scale, let's go and do Shift B, Control B, sorry, and you're gonna add 4 segments. Right, we're gonna change our profile shape to 4, And if you see it, our bevel is not equally because we need to add scale, alright, to here and or transform. So now if I do my bevel, you're gonna see it's equally, and this is what we want. So I'm gonna add some loop cuts in here, alright, and I will do this. You're gonna select this one. I will do this GC, and if you see it in here, we just need it to be scaled on the x-axis just a bit, and let me just add a circle. Alright, so this circle needs to be scaled down a bit. GC, scale it down one more time. Extrude Z, you can just push it in here. G, and lift it up just a bit. I think we messed up with our thickness in here, and let me just go and change it just a bit. So it needs to be just like so. This is what we want. So this is the problem with the AI generated images, reference images, sorry. The problem is you don't know what is the thickness of this or the shape of this or for that. So you're gonna just eyeball it and go with the flow. So let's select this face, and you're gonna do gonna push it, so GC, and you're gonna push it down, and you're gonna do circle. Let me just scale my circle just a bit, just like so. Alright, I'm gonna do extrude on the Z axis. Alright, and let me just add my subdivision surface. Let me just enable it for now, and let's go and select this edge, and let's add a crease in here. Let me just select those just like so, and you're gonna delete faces. Why it's not deleting the faces? Alright, I'm gonna delete my face, and let's go back, and let's add our subdivision surface. So in here, what we need to do is just select this edge just in here, GC in here, and we're gonna do extrude S, so you can scale it down. Let me just enable my subdivision surface, EZ, so you can scale it just a bit up. Extrude again, right click to enable movement, S to scale it out, and we're gonna do extrude Z, and we're gonna scale it down just like so. So I think I need to raise it just a bit, and let me just select my edge in here, GZ a bit, and you're gonna do GZ just like so. Let's enable this one, and let's do a bevel in here. So this bevel need to have 2 segments and shape value of 1, and let me just add this one. So let me just go back and scale this edge, this one, and I need to be scaling it just like so. Right, let you just see it in here, and let's add a small bevel just like so, and I think we are ready to go. So in here, let's enable this one, and let me just add small bevel in here. So this is our final result. So we're gonna go to our viewport, and we're gonna see in here. I will change it to just bring this one up here. So this is what we got, okay, so far from this part, and I will see you on the next part. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the part 2, where we gonna do the texturing of our perfume bottle, and I will show you how you can add this label and everything on texturing. See you on part 2.